Welcome to Crypto Tech Views. Every day we are reviewing Bitcoin price in multiple time frames and in multiple trading systems. We will also make educated price prediction for the Bitcoin next day after analyzing the global markets data and Bitcoin options open interest data. Let us begin the video for today. What we are seeing in front of us is first is 1 hourly chart, this is 4 hourly chart, here is a daily chart. In all three time frames, I have loaded only three moving averages. This is 200 period moving average, this is 50 period moving average, this is 20 VWAP, right? And the same goes for the 4 hourly and daily chart. In all three time frames, what you can clearly see is that anyone who knows the basics of trading, certainly it's trading with a negative bias, that is a bearish bias. But since the way I have called out yesterday, Bitcoin haven't made a huge move at all. It's trading in the sideways, and I'm expecting it to trade on the sideways even for tomorrow, because Bitcoin is waiting for the global markets to open. At the moment, since it is Saturday, since on the weekends, global markets are on holiday. So Bitcoin will not usually make a huge move. So it may eventually move sideways for this weekend as well. But what is the use of Bitcoin trading in the sideways, you can ask me, right? So as a trader, if you're an options trader, you can very well short for OTM call options and for OTM put options. For example, anyone who has shorted around 42,000 and above, right, that is a little safer zone. So we are predicting that tomorrow Bitcoin will not make above this 39,000, and maybe it won't go below this 38,000. Since the sentiment is on the bearish side, right, and we can comfortably short. If you are trading for a weekly options, maybe you can trade short above 45,000 above. In fact, 42,000 above itself is okay. But those who are a little bit more conservative, maybe go for little for OTM options, and we can short call options. But obviously you have to consult with your financial advisor for any trading. I'm just explaining my trading views and my my way of trading. I have to be frank, shorted a huge number of call options in the May month options expiry as well as June month options expiry. All of them are in terrifically superbly good profit. So that's why I'm just expressing my views actually. So if the Bitcoin is making on the sideways move, you have to enjoy as an options trader, because you will get a premium decay on both the sides of the both the call and put premiums will be decaying, and you will enjoy the premiums actually. So let us go back to the video. So if you see the 4 hourly, obviously it is trading well below all these three moving averages, and it is absolutely bearish sentiment. And from the day chart, we can clearly see that it is still respecting this particular trend line, and I'm expecting it to be respected till the Monday morning global markets are open. Till then, it should just stay there as such actually, right? That's my expectation. So if you could see the Camarilla pivot point of view, in this week it's hugely volatile, but see end of the week hasn't made a huge move at all. Wherever it is opened on Monday, it's just staying there as such, right? So it doesn't make, it went up, went down, it did not move anywhere, right? So this week it made an attempt to break about this pivot points a couple of times. Once this candle is made, I have been clearly calling out in my video strongly multiple times that as long as this particular candle's height is taken out on the upside with a good volume candle, something like this, right, Bitcoin is not going to go up. That's what I was calling out, and that's exactly what's happening. So it made a move, but see, it did not break above this particular candle at all. So it went up to the pivot point 1, 2, 3 times. It touched the pivot point. No, not at all. It did not have any strength. And global markets, were melting away, and Bitcoin also followed global markets and faced a good sell-off. Now at the moment, it is trading around this support zones, and I'm expecting it to trade around the same level even for tomorrow for next 24 hours. And if you could see the Fibonacci series retracement point of view, so a trading range is shifted between the 50% retracement to the 38.2% retracement level, and I'm expecting this to continue for the next 24 hours as well. And if you could see the Fibonacci series EMA reprint, it's trading well below all these EMA. This is a Fibonacci series EMA starting from 8, it goes up to 233. It's trading all below these EMAs. That is a clear bearish sentiment in the that we can clearly call out that it's trading with a bearish bias, but it eventually goes in the sideways because it's a weekend. And this is my favorite indicator out of all of the indicators which I am using. So this is anchored VWAP. So this is a previous swing low anchored VWAP. This is the previous swing high anchored VWAP. The middle line is the actually VWAP itself, and the upper band is the 2 standard deviation on the upper side, and lower band is the -2 standard deviation from the lower side. So this so that's why it looks like a Bollinger Band. So if you could see, this is my one of my favorites. So majority of the times you can predict the market movement using this itself actually, right? So see, we have been calling out this so many times in the same week. As long as it is not trading above this particular VWAP, the bearish sentiment is going to prevail. That's what I have been telling repeatedly the whole week, and that's happened yesterday as well. Obviously it made a move, and along with the global markets it went down. So right, so and this also should continue for tomorrow also. It just go like this. So I won't make any huge move. Maybe one candle down, one candle up, but it will be next 24 hours. I'm expecting it to trade between 39,000 to 38,000. So if you could see this trend line as well as the support band, so we can clearly see that Bitcoin is trying to form a triangle actually, right? The price action shows that there is a triangle pattern which is getting formed. So I'm expecting it to continue just within this triangle, but once Monday morning the global markets open, there may be a bomb either on the upside or on the downside. We don't know. So either way, like as an options trader, you need to be careful. Either way, any huge move, any of the side will bring your positions into serious risk. So as long as if you know how to manage the risk, I would not recommend any beginners to start with options. So you need to have a lot of training before starting with options trading. So so obviously how to consult with your financial advisor for any trading. This is my just technical views. So as long as Bitcoin trading within this triangle, it should for next 24 hours it should go like this. So Monday morning we need to come back and review and watch it carefully once the global markets open, how the Bitcoin price action is going. Maybe Monday morning itself it may try to set a trend. Let's see. From the weekly time frame point of view, so 5th consecutive candle, right? 1 2 3 4 5 5th consecutive candle putting in the red, and bulls are bleeding. So bulls are like those who are Bitcoin maxis, like I could see them crying in Twitter. Looks like this may eventually continue for some more time, but I'm not expecting any huge downside move like this. So even if Bitcoin is trying to make a huge move next week opening or next week, this particular trend line should offer a very strong support actually, because this is maybe this is I'm seeing in the Bitstamp, but if you could see the Binance actually perpetual features, we can clearly see that 1 2 3 4 5 times this particular trend line offered a very strong support in the weekly time frame, right? And if you could see the RSI and ADX, it's trading little below 50, and this is trading well below the signal line. This signifies that the Bitcoin is not going anywhere at all. It's going to be trading on the sideways. Maybe it can trade on the sideways for the whole year. Who knows? We don't know, right? We'll review one day at a time, and then we go from there. So if you could see the global markets, this is US 30, this is S&P 500, this is a Nasdaq, right? So all are made a huge red candle. So what is the news behind it, right? You might wonder, why, what's happening actually? So that's because Amazon stock went for 13% down, right? Amazon stock pulled the whole Nasdaq sentiment, S&P 500 sentiment, everybody's sentiment. Actually, all the global markets faced the sell-off, with Amazon moving a huge downward move after a long time, and so that's is reflecting in Bitcoin as well. So if you could see the Bitcoin options open interest data, so which is going to expire in May 1st, that is for tomorrow. So 39,000 is going to be strong resistance, and 38,000 going to be strong support. And that's all for the video today. Hopefully you enjoyed. Thanks all for watching. Please comment and subscribe. See you all. Bye.